This is gonna work, but that's what's gonna be going on. I get upset about my camera falling and breaking. Just tell me to shut up, because obviously my fault with the setup. So you guys saw the, I'm just gonna do like a get ready with me, I guess. You guys saw the footage before this, obviously, if you're getting this far. And what had happened was we originally went to Orlando to see the Van Gogh experience, and while I walked in, we realized that we were super underdressed, which is very normal for us just because like we wear gym clothes everywhere we go. Yeah, that's just like super normal. So, but it was to a new extreme. We were like, okay, maybe we should have dressed nicer for this art exhibit. Like maybe it's nicer than we were anticipating, type of thing. And then we start walking by a bunch of bodybuilders. I don't know, we just had an awesome time. I know this is like, I'm horrible at storytelling. I really enjoyed going because obviously I like weightlifting and stuff. I've never really been into bodybuilding. I prefer men's actually over women's, because I think personally the physique, and this is just in terms of my goals, so like in terms of physique, it's too rigged, and like I don't want to be like, I don't want to take drugs, and I don't like I don't want to like be very like puffy big, like they're like just these massive solid like, that's not my like how I want to look. But I also don't want to look like a bikini figure model because they're very, very thin. So for me, I was like, nah, not my sport. I didn't know women's had a bodybuilding division or like section. It's definitely underplayed. There were not as many competitors as the other like figure and bikini. But when I tell you that it is the first time, because I'm not someone that compares my body to other people, like we all have very different body types, it would be unfair to myself and other people as well to put that on them or myself. So when I tell you that this is the first time that I saw someone's physique and was just, so I saw Julia Monroe, and I actually wrote down their names because I was like, I have to follow these people, they're so perfect. Amanda Purnell, Alexis Castro, Julia Monroe, and Natalie Nichols. I saw all of them compete, and they were freaking beautiful. Like obviously all of the girls there are beautiful, right? But like when I tell you, I was so heavily inspired, and I've never looked at someone's physique and been like, that's stunning. Like obviously girls' bodies are gorgeous, women are gorgeous, but I've never like, in terms of like physique goals, because a lot of girls, they get really jacked and then they're like, I'm not feminine anymore. And I'm like, it was just the perfect like in between almost of just being like a jacked badass female, Oh my gosh, I was absolutely obsessed, like obsessed. Insert a photo, I'm such a creep. I took a screenshot of her Instagram story, but like I'll insert a photo here. Literally just, what? How do you exist? Same with Amanda Purnell. Amanda Purnell came out and I was like, I'm sorry, did you invent shoulders? No, I just had such a great time because again, I've never, like obviously guys are like dope as heck because you can watch them and they're just these massive like balls of muscle and that's so cool. So Chris Bumstead is a really great example. People see him and they're like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that your muscle in your leg broke off into like 17 different parts. Like just like you look at him and you're like, I didn't know someone could look like that. And it's like fascinating to look at. So like for men, I think personally, like I'm very fascinated with like the male bodybuilding competitions because their bodies are rigged. And then for women, it's just like how skinny can you get, right? Like it's like how can I get rid of the fact that I have a uterus, you know? Like how do I get my body fat percentage so low? How do I not eat carbs and I do so much cardio and like all that stuff? And that's just not what I'm interested in. But when those women in bodybuilding for the women's category walked out, I was like, why didn't I know this existed? Obviously I didn't do my research. How do you guys exist? How do you look like that? How are you just like, you know, like just amazing, absolutely amazing. I was blown away. As you can tell, I can't shut up about it. Anyway, like I was saying, this is from Old School Bodybuilding. It's super cute. I really liked it because it looked like obviously the Coca-Cola thing, but there's a bunch of different options. They are so soft. This is a men's medium. I prefer men's shirts. The girls top was, I'll show you. This, like it's very fitted. If you like girls tops, is like this. Obviously with like the sleeve like this. I prefer things to be like this. Because I like to tuck things under and have like more of like a loose fit. Anyway, that was my makeup for the day. I just did moisturizer because my skin is so dry. I don't even know if you guys can tell. Probably not because I just put moisturizer on, but it's moisturizer, mascara just on the top because I'm not trying to like do anything. I'm probably filming a workout for the end of this video. I braided my hair and then I did my eyebrows so that you can see them. And how I do my eyebrows is I outline them. Literally, I'm like, oh, that's the base of my eyebrow, and that's that's the base of my eyebrow, and then the top of my eyebrow, and then I just like outline them, fill them in, and I just like brush colored gel through them. I need to get colored gel that's more auburn, but for now it's working just because I have so much blonde in my red. Yeah, I'm ready for the day, and like my physique has been like pretty decent. I would say I've been eating almost consistently, but like my actual composition, like my body composition has changed so much, and I'm not really losing weight. I'm kind of maintaining, but in terms of just like my general physique and like where my weight is being held, I'm noticing a little bit more on my legs just because I'm limited to what I can do with my legs. And then right here, I would say like it's very much so like on my sides, but it's still gone so much further down on my sides than it used to be. Like I used to have almost like fat like around my back that was like super problematic, and same with my actual back, and I'm not experiencing that anymore. So like my back is actually not holding as much weight, which is really nice because the problem areas that I've been having problems with forever are actually going away. But yeah, so that's that. I know I didn't post last week. It's because I did a New Year's video, and I, honest to God, have been so swamped that I don't even really get to film like this right now, which makes me sad because I love filming these types of videos. I filmed a video last week that I was supposed to post, but I didn't end up getting to finish editing it just because my life has been freaking insane around this time of year, like it is for most people. So I'm going to finish editing that, schedule it for shortly after this video, or maybe, yeah, probably shortly after this video. So you'll probably get like 2 videos the following week, or I'll post it that Thursday. It doesn't matter. Either way, you'll see it. It's my New Year's resolutions and just like my goals for myself. But yeah, I have to go because it is already 2:14. I am going to go to the store and probably pick up food because I am dying and I don't have a lot of food in the house because I'm leaving again. Okay, Okay, thanks for listening to me rant, and thank you for, obviously, I'm horrible at talking.